Hey. So this is Tawana, aka Miss.com, and this week's plan with me is going to be slightly different. So a lot of people struggle with decorating a dashboard layout and still making it functional. So in this video, I'm going to show you, you guys already see, I've already decorated this particular layout. And a little bit of transparency, this was a full plan with me that I was using a microphone for and didn't realize that my microphone had died. So half of the video was mute. For me, I do like to pre-plan before I start planning. It's nothing that's like super big. I usually just take a piece of paper, notepad, anything that's close to me, and write down any appointments, meetings, or days that I need to remember. Like bulk trash pickup is something that a lot of times I forget when it's the second Monday of each month. I write those in. You also want to write out what appointments you may have, appointments that you need to schedule, or anything that needs to be rescheduled. Then I also make a list of personal to dos and a list of work to dos. The long section on the left hand page is usually where that long task list. I will break down my running to-do list by category. So it'll be personal. I need to schedule a hair appointment, clear out my closet, things like that. And then business wise, it may be, follow up on emails, double check inventory. Then I may make a section for social media. And then in that social media section, it may be, create post. So that is what I mainly use that running task list for. And you guys see, I have my pre-planning note on the left-hand side, and that's where I'm going to take all of those to-do lists. Now, this section I use for items that don't necessarily need to be done on a specific day. The goal is to get them done throughout the week. So that's where if I have some downtime or I finish the task that I had set for that particular day, I can jump to that list and say, okay, these are the next items that need to be done. For the days of the week, I use those mainly for appointments and items that have a due date of that day or before. Wednesday is a day that I usually spend dedicated to my investment accounts. So I put that on Wednesday. So if there's a particular account or a particular investment I want to research, I put that on there for Wednesday because that's the day that I've dedicated for the week to do that particular research. Now, we also have the two blocks on the right-hand side of the left page. I usually use one for fitness tracking, or I guess you can consider it fitness tracking, or just indicating what types of workouts I want to do. Because sometimes I don't even use the habit trackers. I may just write on there weight training 2 times a week for 30 days. Now, it's easy to go back and forth. I write large, and I feel like even with the stickers, the dashboard layout still gives you plenty of space to write in what needs to be done, because the biggest thing is you don't want to overwhelm your day. Trust me, I have done it. You feel like you got all of this space, you're going to write out all of the things to do, and you're going to put 25 to-do items on Monday, and when you get one of them done, you feel a little bit defeated. So I like to stick with that top 3 for the day. So 3 things, and 2 of the 3 things are usually things that I can get done pretty quickly within, 10 to 20 minutes max. And then it's usually one long item that's going to take me a few hours that I need to block off some time for. But I think that's the trick with regardless of the layout that you're using, is to make sure that you're not overwhelming yourself. And you want to pick tasks that kind of build off of each other, because there are most definitely some random tasks that we do that aren't necessarily leading us to whatever our goal is. And I think that's one thing to think about. If you're someone who sets monthly or quarterly goals, your planner should be in line with those goals. So that's where you should really be taking, what do I need to get done to accomplish this goal? I'm just going to make an example up. So for the month of March, I have a goal of losing 5 pounds. It's a big goal. It's not really that. Let me take that back. I don't know if it's a big goal or not. But what do I need to do? I need to make sure that I am getting up and I'm doing cardio. I need to make sure that I am exercising, and I also need to ensure that I am being intentional about my food choices. So, those are things that I need to plan for. So, when am I going to walk? How long am I going to walk? How often am I going to walk? Those are all things that you need to kind of plan, that you need to plan for throughout the day. So, because I know that that's one of my goals, I want to make sure that I'm putting that task or blocking off that time to get those things done to reach that particular goal. I hope that makes sense. But this is a layout that can still be used for strictly functional and decorative. I'm one of those people, I like to kind of live right there in the middle. I like to use all of the stickers, add the colors, and I still need my planner to be functional. So, could I have laid down more stickers? Most definitely. I write big, but I need a little bit more space to actually write in each of the things that are going on through the week. Now, that top left hand corner on the right page is one that I used to use for meal planning. So I would write out, all the meals that I'm going to eat this week. This particular week, I opted to make it more inspirational, or really daily to dos. So these are items that I want to do every day, every morning, and every afternoon and every evening. So pretty much my morning routine and my evening routine. That corner, you can pretty much, it's a free space. So I would say be as creative or as functional as you need to be in that particular section. So we're going to speed this up a little bit and vibe out. So, thank you guys for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. Check out the links in the description box for all of the planner stickers that I used in this spread. Make sure you check out some of the other playlists. Remember to love up on yourself and love up on those who love you. Peace and blessings to you all.